Hello and welcome everyone, this is another video on my channel. Today we have Dimir Enchantment, a deck I thought could be really nice in the meta. We didn't face Jeskai Artifact, which is the only downside of this deck, but we defeated Dimir, we defeated Mono Red, we defeated Boros, we defeated even Vivi. So if you want to see how this works, then stay tuned to this video. Okay, so this is the deck we are going to play today. It's the Dimir Enchantment deck. And the reason why I built this is I thought, okay, there's a lot of creature-based decks. Really a lot of creature-based decks. I didn't face a single Jeskai deck in a long time, especially not the Artifact deck, which is this deck's main weakness, Jeskai Artifacts. As long as I don't see that deck right now, because I feel like, I don't know why it's not played that much, it's still good in most matchups. If the Jeskai deck would be around, you would probably have to splash in white to have a way to deal with the artifacts. Other than that, this is a really strong mid-range control-y type enchantment deck. And we defeated Vivi, we defeated Dimir, we defeated Boros, we defeated Mono Red, we defeated many type of decks. Yeah, let's go into it. So, first of all, we have a lot of enchantments, right? It's an enchantment type deck. This is why we play Entity Tracker here. A card that I used to play in my Jeskai Aura deck that you also see in my channel, the one I used to go to Mythic 1. But here, Entity Tracker, a 3 mana 2/3 with Flash. Eerie, whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, draw a card. Sorry. So this is a really powerful card. It gives us draws, it has Flash, it's really nice. We have a lot of ways to deal with enemy creatures. We have Nowhere to Run, which is a 2 mana enchantment. Flash, when this enchantment enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until the end of turn. Creature your opponent controls can be the target of spells and ability as though they didn't have hexproof. Water abilities of those creatures don't trigger. So this is nice against Sheltered, which is one of the most played cards right now, and is also good against the Snakeskin Whale of the mono green. Momentum Breaker is another card we can use against most of the creature-based decks. The downside is they can choose which one, because 2 mana enchantment, we start our engine. When this enchantment enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle of their choice. Each opponent can't discard a card. And also really nice over this card, you can pay 2, sacrifice this, and you gain life equal to your speed. So it's also a way to gain life. And that's really neat in the current environment of the best of 1 meta. Another removal is the Tragic Trajectory, which is a 1 mana sorcery. Target creature gets -2 until the end of turn. And Void, that creature gets -10 until the end of turn. Instead, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was swapped this turn. So this card is really powerful in this deck because we have a lot of removals. We can also sacrifice cards like the Breaker to trigger this as well. We have also Fear of Isolation, which is a 2 mana 2/3. As an additional cost to cast a spell, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. This one is flying, so we can return these enchantments that are removals to make this removal even stronger. We have another way to also trigger this, which is here the Bottomless Pool, which is a room for 1 mana. When you unlock this turn, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. So it also is a bounce spell, which is quite nice. And Locker Room, 5 mana, whenever 1 or more creature control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. So we can use the bounce here, and then we have -10, which is super nice. And yeah, so these are our main removal spells. We do have Get Out here at 2 blue, and instant, choose 1, counter target creature enchantment spell. So yeah, a counter. And return 1 or 2 target creatures and or enchantments you own to your hand. This one is also really nice, since we can return our removal spells, our bounces, and other cards as well. We do play Unholy Annex, and Unholy Annex in this deck seems maybe a bit weird, right? You look at this, it's like, yeah, but there's no demons. You're right, but Unholy Annex has a 5 mana room here. When you unlock this door, create a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying. And the Annex side, of course, is 3 mana. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life, otherwise you lose 2 life. I use this sometimes also quite aggressive, even though I don't have a demon. We technically have the Soulstone Sanctuary here, which functions as a demon. But yeah, this is just a card that helps us to draw cards, and the demon is just really powerful. The life gain in it is also nice, of course, so yeah. Against the aggro decks, we do have so many removals that we just try to remove, and then later on we play the demon first. You will see I do that. This is how usually we also can win the game. I have here one of Ancient Vendetta, 4 mana sorcery, choose a card name, search target opponent's graveyard, hand and library for up to 4 cards with that name and exile them, then the player shuffles. Mainly against the mill deck. This is how we deal with mill. We have a lot of draw to find this, but yeah, this is the main idea of this card, and yeah. We play 2 Fear of Infinity, which is a 3 mana 2/2, flying lifelink. This card cannot block, but here the lifelink is quite important. It countermeasures the Unholy Annex if we don't have it. And the cool part is Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, or whenever you fully unlock a room, you may return this card from your graveyard to your hand. So this card is good against like blue-white control, for example. It just sticks around quite well. And with the Entity Tracker, we can draw a card again. It's also really nice. But yeah, lifelink, super cool. Then, of course, on the 1 slot, we have the Stormchaser talent here, which is just super powerful. You know, I love this card. 1 mana, you bring this in, and you create the Otter here with prowess for 4. You level it up. Then you can return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. And on the level 3, when you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue-red Otter creature token with prowess. This is the deck. This is the deck. I think I didn't miss one out. The mana base is quite straightforward. We also have reefs here in case we need more creatures. We have 4 lands in total that are creatures. We don't have too many creatures, but again, the talents we can always rebalance with the isolation or the get out here to create more creatures. This deck is really targeted against the creature-based decks, as you can see. But the breaker, you can also use this for discard, so that works also quite nice. Let's have a look at the one of 2 little tricks here in this type of deck. So first of all, the pool with the trajectory, right? To trigger this for like only 1 mana is really nice. The sacrifice here with the trajectory also really nice, of course. Entity Tracker, you try to flash this in. Sometimes you actually have to take damage and be a bit greedy. But this card just goes off in this deck crazy, like crazy, right? Another combination that's quite nice is Get Out, and especially the return 1 or 2 target creatures or enchantment you own to your hand, combined with the Stormchaser talent. In a late game situation, you can play this, return the talent, plus another enchantment, play the talent, use level 2, get this card back. So you technically always get card advantage with these 2 cards. This is an infinite loop, so in the late game you can definitely like grind really, really hard. Of course, you can grind hard with the Annex and with the Tracker. This even goes crazier if you can always recast these cards. So there are little things you can go off, right? And Nowhere to Run is our only instant speed removal, which is mainly used for the slingshots and these kind of cards, right? The deck was super fun to play. I had some crazy games, I have to say. And yeah, we defeated Vivi, we defeated Dimir. Dimir, I thought, is probably a harder matchup because I don't really have a way to deal with Kaito. And we had to deal with Kaito, but we still managed. And the way you do it is you just need to go wide, remove their board, right? So they don't have anything to block. And since Dimir midrange is still a creature-based tech, right? So that's how you do it there. You bounce, you destroy, and then just attack the Kaito. So it kind of works out there. But yeah, cool deck. If you face a lot of Chestai Artifact, don't play this deck. That's what I'm saying. But I really didn't face any Artifact deck in such a long time because the meta shifted to quite aggressive decks. So if you feel like, okay, I ladder and you see only aggressive decks, this is a deck for you. This is a deck you can use. I just wanted to have one of Vendetta here just in case I face a mill, and I did face a mill. You will see the matchup. And yeah, but if you like my content, as always, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, it helps the algorithm. Join my Discord, we have a cool community. I post this deck there earlier for sure. And yeah, I wish you fun with the games. Okay, Galarath, we keep. Which deck was this again? Okay. That's a different one than we saw before. Let's play this. We do have a momentum breaker, but usually against this type of deck it's not that good. Okay, I mean we can make them sacrifice something, which, hey, better than nothing. Better than nothing. Taking some damage. Okay, go wide is a problem for me. So it's an equipment deck, I think. So we have to make sure we deal with the creatures. this Warden is a little bit of a problem. And equipments are quite strong against me with my current hand. We have to go in. Let's hope our... I mean, our Momentum Breaker is some life gain, which is quite nice. So a lot of these more annoying type cards. So we have to think. I probably have to get my Momentum Breaker back. I would like to see better removal, which we have, of course. We could draw a Void here. A Void card would be really nice. Okay, we take the damage. Not something I want to see here, to be honest. I'm also not happy with this, but I know they play removal spells, and they usually is the artifact equipment. So I have to block the Warden here. Maybe they just play it, which I can see. It will be flying, I need to find a way. So it's a chainsaw like I expected it to be. The reason why I do this way is I really need to find something. Like I really need to. How much is the equipment cost? 3, okay. This one is now a 4/5 flyer, and we do need to find a way to deal with this. Taking 6 is quite a lot. I hope I will find cards now, but... yeah. Okay, this is a good card. Gonna get this one back. Gonna start drawing a card here. Quite decent. And then we're gonna get rid of this one. So the way it looks like is that I basically have to block. I can go in here, but it will not do well. I need to get life here. I do have ways to get life once I get my things going. I cannot block. If they have another chainsaw, I cannot block anyways, right? Okay, what is this one? When it attacks, huh? Another chainsaw? Well, we do get rid of the creatures though. Okay, that's fine for me because this way I can keep this something. Okay, let's see how, I mean, we have low life, huh? Okay, let's start with bouncing that token. Can we recover from this game? And then here. Now, do they have haste creatures is the question. I don't think they have direct damage, or as I can remember they didn't have. I don't think they have haste. If they have haste with flying, then they get me. Yeah. I do get 4 life from the breaker. I can get cards back again and remove the next creature. So we kinda stabilize the board here. Let's just hope we don't die to something stupid. Oh, that's a scary card. Okay, it's Cloud. Well, that's not so scary. What's gonna be the play? Three life is the scariest part of all, to be honest. What could they play that does direct damage to my face? This is only creature-wise. Don't think they have anything. So yeah. Let's go Chamber. If they have something, yeah, they get me. I am still scared here. Just make sure that I have a blocker on the ground and a flyer. If they get something that I'm totally missing with Cloud here, then they have me. Okay, that's no problem. Doesn't have haste. There's one card that has haste, that's the Samurai, which they may get now. The Samurai, right? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. So I will get to 5, and this one is really big. Poof, okay, I forgot about the Samurai. This is also not nice, but having the 6/6 here is important. Them littering dropping these two is scary. So let's just try find cards to remove their cards. That one gives me 4 life, which is quite nice. They don't have trample here. This one gives trample, right? Trample and haste. This costs 3 mana and 5 to equip. So they can play this attack, huh? I get 4 life here if I want to. I have to chump block quite heavy. Get 5 here. They can kill this, go through. Go on 5, equip this one. Is 3. I don't think we'd be too much in a pickle here. Okay, I think I can do this. I think I will survive this, because it's 5 to equip and I don't have that one. And whenever Roban attacks, right, so should be okay. We have the block on the flyer here. We have enough block on this one. 3, and this costs 3 to, this is 4 to equip, and this is 3 to equip. They need basically land. And I just have to make sure I don't die, right? After this, I think we have it. I think so, but it's still scary. This doesn't have trample, right? Okay, so we have to block this, obviously. And this one. They gain the life though, so cannot do too much about this. They found another creature. That's well, I have many ways to deal with these cards, so I just need to find the ways, right? Since I do have a lot of removal spell in this deck, which is why we run this right now. I can just get this for the bounce. It's a bit cheaper. I have 2 isolation, fear of isolation. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I do have to play this here, which is really expensive. Going to 3, it is a bit heavy. So we're going to start with this one. Oh, wait, do we have a land? 6 mana, so I think it's gonna be you for this one. This one is flying, can get trample. This one is the life linker. This is such a weird position. I'm gonna get this one. Is this the demon? Yeah. I think I have to stabilize one more turn. One more turn. That's what it is. One more turn and then I think we can do this. We're back on 7. Okay, this is not good. It's quite big, but we can block it. They have 10 life. I have 7. If I block like this, so the life gain here is the problem. And I always have haste creatures now. I think it's this way. We take 6, right? We go on 1. It's a bit weird, but 17, I can bounce the token. Okay. This one. Then we have to make sure that discard the card. Yeah. Yeah. So they discard the card. This is a tricky game. So they discarded the card. Now we're gonna get this one going. And this is a creature counter. So the only way we would die is to... I can still not attack here. It's quite weird. Just need to survive one more turn. I'm low-key scared here. Discard 2 cards. Okay. This is scary because of this katana. If it's a creature, we can counter it. Okay. We went there. I have to say, this was not an easy game. But hey, GG. Oh, how can I play back-to-back against the same person here? Do mulligan. We play against equipment, huh? It's not good. This is a bad hand. In this matchup. Not happy to see this. Get Out is absolutely bad against their deck. That's gonna be a hard game. Cloud I can counter. Cannot counter this, so that's the main problem. Well, this is unfair. The mulligan was hard. I had to mulligan and then have the worst type of hand in this matchup. That's definitely not where you want to be. So we're just gonna take as much damage as possible, I guess. Now they can play Cloud. Cannot do much about it. Sack, okay. So we have Storm Talent and Isolation, but taking damage is not nice. At least the -3/-3 works quite well. Does this give hexproof? No, only indestructible. Okay. We definitely need to find a land. Right now it's just blocking as much as we can. And hopefully we get out of the situation. I got out of many situations previous, so we have to try. It's not a land. You don't want to have all the get outs without one of the 8 removals we have that are enchantments. We run actually 4 bounces, 8 enchantment removals, and voids. So I would like to see one of those. I would love to see one of those. If they have a ghost here, then yeah, you got me, man. You got me. Okay. Can I afford to take another damage here? the main question. Probably this one will die anyways. I have to do this. I mean, like, at least I get rid of something, right? Okay, let's see if this will make me survive somehow. Double chainsaw? Brutal. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, they got me. This was the worst hand. Get Out is the worst card against an artifact-based creature deck. Yeah, what you wanna do? We go on 1 and then we go on 3. Don't see any way here. We can get rid of this one. And have to bounce that one, huh? They don't have trample yet, so maybe there's a way. But I'm on 1, huh? Yeah, good game, you have me. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I had the wrong hand this time. And opponent got the revenge, which is fair. But this is the worst hand possible here. Triple Get Out against a deck where we do not want to have Get Out is brutal, especially after a mulligan, right? So yeah, variance is a thing and we have to accept variance. I do want to have a rematch though. I want to have the triple here. I want to have a best of 3. Let's give me the best of 3. Darth Villain. Okay. Let's see, Darth Villain. We keep this. We can control the game quite a lot. We have removals. Let's just not face an artifact deck, which I didn't see in a while. It's an aggressive one. Make sure it goes away. Two mana, what's it? If they don't play something, I'm in a good position. I like that. So usually I think nowhere to run is good enough, and if they have to use a removal here, I'm okay too. 2 damage prevented. 2 damage prevented is nice. Okay. We have answer for Nemesis. Answer for this too. The entity tracker is really important. If they drop a only one creature, we're in a good position. If that's it, we're in a good position. Well, that's annoying. Okay, we can block it, so that helps a lot. If they have the shock here, it's bad, but I have to do it. Otherwise I get not rid of the heavy. They have it. They really have it. But I cannot change that fact, so... That's so annoying. They have 2 shocks. Of course they have 2. So can we please stop doing playing these type of cards? A banner, okay. I can live with a banner. Let's try to find more cards. We have still 20 total. Still 20 total. So if we find now the chance to just outvalue, I'm happy. Opponent doesn't play creature, we have it from here. Lands, yeah. I feel you. I could have played the other land too, but I'm gonna go like this. It gives me the get out counter. If I could have gone get out and get these two back actually. Okay, this resolves. It doesn't have haste, so. Better to get these two back. Then we have another get out there. Okay, we just play this now to be safe here. I don't think they have flash creatures. And then we go entity tracker and go from there. This deck is designed to face the creature decks, and there it's really strong. What do we face now? It's this goblin land. Okay, now I think we have it. Now I do think we have it. Do we have another removal spell? Okay, no. Okay. Of course it's a lightning strike. But yeah, this should seal the deal. We have a full hand and an opponent has nothing, and we have to discard a card. Which is you. We have two of them. Yeah, that's game. That is game. Good game. We got there. Not easy. I was a bit scared, but we have a lot of removal. We face a deck we want to face, so GG. You ready? Play against Victorioso. Victorioso. This is a keep for sure. Shocking to play as talent. Have double removal here, and get out is really good with trajectory. So we like maybe the rest. It's most likely get out. It is the most value card here, right? But only if you have keep breaker. It's not trajectory, I think. That's the card I would not take. Yeah, it's the right call, I think. Okay, we keep just having our otters. And get out is really nice with these others. So yeah. We can do 6 damage next turn, depending how they do it. Fell. Gonna attack you first. What's their next turn? If they play counters, then they got me. But I don't think, okay. They may have removal spell, but I will just bring in my otters. Just a good old auto beatdown. Our trajectory also is really good with the bottomless pool. Okay, that's a removal. Are they playing control? Okay, they're playing control. Artifact or creature, take one. Take one, my man. Take the card. Okay. We don't have it on our hand. We just drew this one. It's quite funny. Okay. I like Fear. This is something that we used in the deck against Control. This one would have been not cool. We don't really have lands, but hey. I hope we find a way to dodge something big. Oh. We have now the situation that we do have some pressure, but we don't have cards against Control. Except Fear. And they maybe have a cover up. Cover up is really bad here. Yeah, just discard. I think it's the pool which would give me card draw at one point, right? Yeah. Stock up. Okay. Yeah, I would love to see a land here to get my get out back. I really would love to see that. Like a tracker is also nice, but get out like a land is untapped land is really good. Six, 8 damage. Okay. Get out gives me the talents back if I want to. Brutal. So they played a mill deck, huh? I have a Vendetta. If they have one, oh, good game. You have it? Okay, you have it. Yeah. If you have it, you have it. If you have it, you have it. Damn it. This is a hard one. We need Vendetta and we didn't draw any lands while opponent had answers and lands. And we had 3 removals against a no creature deck. Okay. We do like tracker. We have removal and bounces. Just don't play control. What's going on? Is maybe the meta shifts now slowly to control again because of all the aggro decks. But aggro is usually good against control, but what do you want to do? What you want to do? Okay. Mm-hmm. I have to get rid of this. It's Dimir midrange, and this is a good hand if we have a land. Okay, we just bet it, right? So it's okay. It's gonna be a bit weird, but we would like to see a land here. Triple pool is also not perfect, and this is also one of the harder matchups again. Where's the mono red? Where's the mono green? Where's the mono white? I want to have these. I would like to have these cards. I'm not drawing lands as usual. I don't know what's going on. But these sets of games for this video is one of the weirder ones. I guess variants sometimes have to hit me, huh? Hey, there's a land. They have removals, so they probably will do it. But we still have to run it out. Still have to run it out. If they don't have removal, tracker is going to be good. So let's see. Let's see. Triple pool is just absolutely weird, I have to say. Triple pool is, I mean, it's okay, but it is weird. So I probably play Tracker. No, I mean, I play Tracker now. If Tracker sticks, there's a world where I could play Kaito. Could play Kaito. Would be not cool. Could play the Kaito here for sure. It's Kaito, we have to double creature. We have to Tracker isolation. Then maybe just not target anything with the pool. I still have to go for it. There's no other world. I mean, they know I have to with my hand. They see my hand. No other way. If you have the counter, you have the counter, right? Like, there's nothing I can do about. Not having land is painful. Usually they run like 2 of these. Usually it's like 2. If we can establish a tracker, we can go from there. But yeah, we need to establish it. So can we do it? 5 lands, okay. Don't have a way to deal with Reef right now. Need to establish lands. That's a good call.
Don't worry, Pom-Pom-Chan. I've got this.
Okay, so we have Tracker now, which helps. So we need to use the Tracker as good as we can. I cannot kill it though.
Now I know your weakness.
And this only bounces creature. Like Kaito, the thing is with this type of deck, artifacts and Planeswalker are the hot ones. Okay, let's see what we find. Going for the creatures here. Because I have bounces, maybe find another land here. It's a tapped land. Okay, go for Kaito. Okay, it was not a bad turn. It was definitely not a bad turn. They need creatures to defend Kaito.
Never underestimate my skills.
Should I give them the draw? I have to. If they have the cat, okay. They tap out at least. Okay, they switch Kaitos.
Your tech is way
It's actually quite a cool play here. So they get a draw, we just need to dodge removal and then we're good.
Stay hidden for long.
Did we dodge removal is the question now. I mean, we get rid of this Kaito, yeah, but I have another one on hand. 3 mana. Okay. So now we see if they have removal or not. Okay. We managed. That is a hard matchup, but developing a tracker is definitely something we have to do, and then going white helps to pressure the Kaito. Hard game, but cool. That was cool. Edu, a rematch. Hello. Funny. Having a rematch here. Different deck. We're gonna use this here. Gonna use this one. Okay, yeah. In a perfect world, I know where to run here. On the Nemesis. Which they kinda know. But next turn I can do more things. Okay, that's fine by me. I cannot annex yet, but the 6/6 demon is quite strong. Okay. Right now we just block. Okay. What's it gonna be? Boah, this is brutal now. This is a brutal one. This is a brutal one. Take 3, that's fine. I feel like a 6/6 demon is it. Because if they have the other card, I still am okay. I think we can attack here. 6/6 demon is just so powerful here and it's mana efficient. If I draw something else, I can double spell. Other than that, I can annex. Because I don't want to take the damage here, to be fair. We take it. That's a lightning strike. Oh, the helix. Can be a helix too, of course. Double spelling? Okay, yeah, sure. Boros Charm, maybe? Okay, take 8. Oh, hurts. Hurts quite a lot. Another mouse. Okay, we go on 4, but we heal now. Okay, it's a land. So. There we go. If they draw a mouse, we can block here. Okay, we get now the life going. This is the type of deck I would like to face, and I'm glad I faced it. They had a mouse. I was calling it. Okay, another win in the books. We take the W. GG. E-fill. Okay, E-fill. Keep. Have the most of the time the same opponents today. It's a bit interesting. Pass. I can get the talent here, but if it's a creature-based deck, which I think it is, we will not. Okay, we have Vivi over there. Boy, that's interesting. That's a risky move, but if it's Vivi, I'm totally scared. I have a way to get this back on my hand and I have so much removal. So let's see how we do this. We assume it is a Vivi deck. Scholar, okay. We just have to remove every single creature they throw at us. That's the main idea. The downside right now is that we just take too much damage and we don't find lands. That's the downside. Hey, and a tapped land. Well, hey, we take damage here, so... As long as we get rid of all the creatures each turn, we good. But we all know what can happen there. They don't have a Vivian graveyard though. That's quite nice. They can just explode in one turn. Okay, now they go double creature. Okay, one creature is fine. Can deal with one creature. No Vivian the graveyard is fine too. Well, we managed to clear the board, but I have to say I'm a low-key scared of me killing myself here. But we needed a draw, so there's no Vivian in the graveyard. That's the dangerous one. So we can get rid of that one. Is there Vivi now in the graveyard? No Vivi. Good for me. Good for me. Take damage here. Quite a lot. Untapped land again. I have some life gain I can get, right? Can get life. Okay, I can get. I have 3 starting towns, by the way, and a shock land. I have to think like this. I can put them quite low. I need to get rid of that card. The question is how we do it. Do we get the life here? And then remove it with nowhere to run? I think we get the life here and use trajectory. But it's probably better to have nowhere to run. So now the main question is, how do we deal with another Terza? So let's see what I do. I think we just have to play Fear of Isolation here. Okay, I kinda expected something like this. They don't have Vivian graveyard. If they have Terza Cauldron, they have me. I'm going to 5 here, so this is my block now. Dangerous here. Vivi. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can deal with Vivi. But I'm also really low, so I do have to make sure. I don't have an answer for Vivi though, which is the main problem. Double creature is a problem too. Okay, I'm going on 3. Getting 4 life or getting another creature out? If they have Terza, go on 1. I think I have to go in. I get another 4 life here next turn. And I have another removal. Okay, yeah. That's a good draw. But 2 mana for creature, huh? Double Cauldron. They need a creature on board. It's actually quite wild. Okay, guys. I have to play this really, really cautious here. I could get Vivi here. But I think keeping the life open is more important. Okay. Do you have Cauldron? That's the main question. Okay, they need to find it now, top deck style. If you take 4... Good draw. Good draw, my man. Gives us the life as well. Put them on 2 here. Now... This costs 5, they have 1 draw. We have to do it like this. Sacrifice it now. If they play Lightning Bolt or something, I don't know. We have 2... We have Lethal on the board and 7 life. So let's see. Yeah, they survive 1 more turn. We don't have the lethal situation yet. But... Vendetta's fine, but it doesn't help me here. Gonna get this back. This protects me from the next creature they play, because I think we can get everything. Is it another removal? Okay, yeah, so be it. But we get lethal again. And we have removal. That's a tough one here. Vivi is strong. They can find another bounce. Good game. Oh my god. Vivi deck, not easy, but hey, I'm glad we defeated Vivi with this one. So hey, I guess the deck is good. Wow. Okay, GG. Guys, this deck is like, it ups your blood pressure. I have a feeling like it, especially against the mono red, it works the way I want. It actually works, right? We won these games. The Vivi game was super close. I had to like pilot crazy, make crazy decisions, but we went there. The Dimir game also super stressful. So if your heart rate, you don't want it to get up too much, this is not a deck, but it's fun to play. It is a tricky deck to play, but it is fun, and if you can navigate and pilot it well, it's rewarding. It's really rewarding. But again, don't play this if there's a lot of Jeskai artifacts or like these type of decks. You don't like them. Maybe there's a world where this can be Esper, like Ultima can sneak in this type of deck really well because we don't have artifacts, so that's nice. We have our enchantments, so maybe there's a world to sneak that card in. Other than that, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Again, thank you to everyone who is supporting this channel. It's growing quite a lot. The community is growing quite a lot. I'm thinking of doing a membership now. Still unsure what I should add there. I'm gonna Google a little bit. I also want to start some shorts, but I have no idea how to do this. I had some cool games where I just want to add the shorts because I feel like this type of content could be interesting for you guys and it may be funny. I only have one short here, but that one is worth watching for sure. And yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for everything. And I wish you all a good night, good day where we are. See you all next time. Bye.